보이나요, 지금? 네.
He never said it out loud before. Not to the public. Not to the cameras. But this time, he couldn't hold it back any longer. Before we reveal Lee Min-ho's heartfelt confession to Kim Go-eun, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single moment of their unbelievable love story. Because when the most private man in K-drama finally opens his heart, the whole world listens. And this time, he meant every word. It all started with a quiet smile on a quiet day. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun have shared more than just a screen together. They shared undeniable chemistry, side glances that told a story, and unspoken words that fans picked up on from day one. From the first episode of The King, Eternal Monarch, something felt different. It wasn't just acting. Lee Min-ho wasn't just portraying a king in love with a woman from another world. He was falling in love for real. And the woman who quietly stole his heart? Kim Go-eun. But he never admitted it. Not officially. Not publicly. Until now. After years of speculation, secret getaways, matching accessories, and countless moments that fans replayed over and over, Lee Min-ho finally broke the silence. In an interview that wasn't meant to be romantic. In a setting that was supposed to be professional. But love doesn't follow scripts. He was asked a simple question. What does love mean to you? And he paused. For just a second, his eyes softened. His smile turned from charming to sincere. Then he said, quietly but clearly, to me, love is finding someone who makes you feel like home, even when the world around you is falling apart. And then he added, almost as an afterthought, but everyone noticed. Someone like her. The host, confused, asked, her? Lee Min-ho just smiled. But it wasn't just a smile. It was the smile. The one fans have only seen when he's around Kim Go-eun. He didn't say her name. But he didn't have to. Because everyone already knew. Social media exploded within minutes. Hashtag Lee Min-ho confession trended worldwide. Clips of the interview flooded TikTok and Instagram. Netizens zoomed in on his eyes, his tone, and the way his voice softened as he said, someone like her. For fans who had followed their story from the very beginning, this wasn't just another celebrity soundbite. This was confirmation. But the story doesn't end there. Just a few days later, Kim Go-eun made an appearance at a film premiere. When asked about the confession, she laughed softly. But then she said something that made hearts stop. He has a way of saying things without needing to say much. It wasn't a denial. It was a mirror. A silent answer to a silent confession. And it only got deeper from there. Sources close to both stars claimed that Lee Min-ho had recently taken time off for what was called personal healing. But now we know the truth. That healing wasn't just about rest. It was about love. Insiders revealed that during that break, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun spent quiet time together. Away from the cameras, away from the city, just the two of them. In a countryside villa, tucked away from the spotlight, they shared walks at sunrise, late-night talks under the stars, and moments that were never captured by a lens. He didn't need a press release to tell the world how he felt. Because actions have always spoken louder than words. But this time, the words were everything. He finally said it. That phrase echoed through every fan forum, every fan-made video, every post. Because for someone like Lee Min-ho, who keeps his private life locked behind polite smiles and PR-approved answers, saying that much was saying everything. Friends close to him revealed that he'd been waiting for the right moment. That for years, he struggled between protecting what he had and sharing it with the world. But watching Kim Go-eun shine on her own, taking on new roles, walking red carpets with grace and strength, he realized something. He wasn't just proud of her. He was in love with her. Truly, deeply, quietly. And when love is that real, hiding it starts to feel like lying. So he stopped hiding. One interview. One honest moment. And now the world knows. But what's more important, she knows. Because according to those close to the couple, that confession wasn't just meant for the fans. It was meant for her. In a handwritten letter delivered privately, away from the media storm, Lee Min-ho is said to have poured his heart out to Kim Go-eun. In it, he wrote, "You once asked me what kind of woman I see myself growing old with. At the time, I didn't know how to answer. Now I do. It's you. It's always been you. And if that doesn't melt your heart, this next part will." Kim Go-eun's response. A delicate pressed flower was sent back to him. The same kind of flower she once mentioned loving as a child. No words. Just a symbol. But Lee Min-ho understood. Because real love doesn't always need explanation. Now, sources are whispering that a joint statement could be coming soon. No, not about marriage, yet, but about something even rarer in their world. A public acknowledgement of love. For years, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun walked a delicate line between co-stars and confidants. But now they're ready to walk together, as something more. Hand in hand. Openly. Proudly. Because when Lee Min-ho finally said it, it changed everything. He told the world that love is real. That it's quiet, powerful, and worth waiting for. And that sometimes the greatest love stories aren't the ones scripted for television. They're the ones unfolding in real life. Between two people who simply see each other for who they truly are. And love them anyway. So what happens now? Well, fans are already planning digital celebrations. Artwork, tribute videos, and emotional montages are flooding YouTube. Some fans even started calling them the eternal couple. A beautiful nod to the drama that brought them together. Others say this confession might be leading up to something more, perhaps an engagement, or even a quiet wedding in the near future. But for now, we celebrate the courage it took for him to speak. Because in a world of cameras and contracts, real emotions are rare. And Lee Min-ho showed us that even the biggest stars can still be vulnerable. That even kings can fall in love. And that when the time is right, they'll finally say it. Just like he did. To Kim Go-eun. To the world. And maybe to himself. Love isn't about perfect timing. It's about choosing someone again and again, even when it's not easy. And that's exactly what Lee Min-ho did. So whether it leads to wedding bells or simply more quiet moments under the stars, one thing is clear. This story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. And we'll be right here, watching it unfold. Together. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories, exclusive updates, and behind-the-scenes moments from your favorite stars. Because sometimes the best love stories aren't fiction. They're real. And this one is unforgettable. Kim Go-eun had heard the words. Not from a script. Not from a drama. But from Lee Min-ho himself. For someone who had always valued privacy, Lee Min-ho's public confession was more than just an admission. It was a declaration. And now all eyes were on her. How would she respond? Would she speak through an interview? Would she post something cryptic on Instagram? Or would she, like him, let her actions speak louder than her words? What happened next took everyone by surprise. On a rainy afternoon, Kim Go-eun appeared at a press event for an upcoming film. She walked in with her usual calm grace. But this time, something was different. There was a small pendant hanging from her neck, barely visible. But sharp-eyed fans recognized it instantly. It was the same necklace Lee Min-ho once wore during a fan event years ago. A unique design. Not mass-produced. A gift from someone special.